Hey guys, I'm here with Renegades president Boris Linares and the head coach Christian Turizo.
Yeah.
Boris,
Yes.
when you founded Renegades 5 years ago, in your wildest dreams, could you imagine in the space of 4 days you would win a UPSL Northeast American Championship and qualify for the US Open Cup?
Somehow I kind of imagined it because of the way this team has worked so hard. When we put it together, as years started popping, we started just getting better. We brought in several other pieces here, including, Christian Turizo, who's been very instrumental in the way he has coached it. My whole idea was to, upend this whole thing. That's why we're called Renegades. And, I think we took a step in that right direction today, showing that, hey, we belong. I know that, it's hard to imagine a team in such little time has accomplished so much. But you know what? Honestly, watching this team work, they've trained so hard three times a week. Working while, like I've always said, working while the other man sleeps. That's what they do, and it shows out there. We have grit. I think this season we have even more grit. Like, it's been we're not gonna quit. You're gonna have to really, really fight hard to beat us. Like, I know that when we're ticking, in some of these games you have to grind them out. And it's a credit to the team. The family unity that we're showing here, under, Coach Turizo doing an excellent job, Coach Michael, and, this whole organization is doing well. We just, earlier today, the U13 won the Northeast UPSL, so shout out to them. They work hard, they see these guys work hard and they grind too, and that's what it's all about, so, not to take anything away from Lansdowne, I felt like we should have even put this game away during regular time. It's sometimes it happens. Some of our shots didn't go in, but the grit, the determination is there, and it has a lot to do with the coach. Believing in the team. Putting it together, and we go forward. That's our motto, is just win-win, and that's what we're trying to be about. Win-win. The run is not over. As we want the UPSL National. We can smell it, we feel it, and we want it. So, we're going to, try to get it. And, that's what it's all about. And, the competition, we love it, So, yeah, it's all good. I like it. I like the way the team responds to adversity, which, that's a growing from last season, I have to say.
Yeah, I think it's a great point about the grit, because a lot of people, when they think of Renegades, they think very technical, play beautiful football, but can you get down dirty when you have to fight? And you guys certainly proved that tonight against about the toughest, most grittiest team out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we knew that it was going to be that. We talked about it before the game. Coach Turizo had a game plan. And, the whole point was we're not going to stop being who we are. As he likes to say, we're going to play our game. But if we have to play your game a little bit, too, we can show it, too, So, everybody said, yeah, they're going to push us around. They're going to beat us on that. I said, no, that's not going to happen. And Coach Turizo made sure that the team was ready for that kind of action. And, like you just said, like, this team has grit. We can do it. We can win your way. We can win our way. Obviously, we'd like to play our way. We just didn't, close out some of our chances. We'd have blown this game open. But, hey, it is what it is. And, we grinded it out, I'll leave it to Coach, if you've got questions for Coach.
Yeah, appreciate your words,
Yeah.
Mr. President. A remarkable evening. Coach Christian, this is the first time you guys have faced Lansdowne. Obviously, I'm sure their reputation precedes them. You knew what you were in for tonight. What was the game plan this evening?
The first thing I told the boys was, you're going to get hit. They're very physical. I played against them and I've coached against them a few times, so I knew what we were going to get into. So I told the boys, don't fall in their game. Just play our game, keep our system, to keep the intensity high and just capitalize. But, unfortunately, it was one of those games where in the first 15 minutes, I knew it was going to be tough for us to put the ball in the back of the net. But we kept a positive mind, and I said, listen, we went down 1-0 of a tough play, but the mentality that they kept those next few minutes made it count because we came back in the game, tie, and then I think after that was just it was us most of the game, but. We're just happy that it turned out our way. I didn't want to go into PKs because it could be for anyone, but I think the boys showed quality and really the mentality was up there.
How proud are you of Oscar Rivas? So he had his penalty saved in the first half, and then he steps up and absolutely buries the winning penalty.
That's the mentality that I'm talking about. These guys are strong-minded, and I told them, you got to take a PK, as revenge right there. And I know the quality of player that he is. I know what he can bring to the table, and that one PK doesn't define him as a player. I know that what he could do. So I said, listen, you're taking the PK. Just, that's, I don't like to call it revenge, but it's what you deserve. You deserve to get that winning PK, and it's worth it, and he deserves every second of it.
You guys now have a UPSL national run to look forward to, and a US Open Cup game for the first time in history. There's a lot of work to be done, so you're going to be a busy man. What's the focus now? Is it just resting and recovering after this bruising, like last 4 days, or when is your next playoff game as well?
This upcoming weekend. So we play. If we win Saturday, we play Sunday. So we have back-to-back games. It's going to be tough, but these guys are used to it. That's why I'm relaxed a little bit, because our guys are used to playing 3-4 games in the short amount of periods. So I think we should be okay. We just keep doing what we're doing. Just keep the same routine. Recover. Now send some of the guys that are hurt to the recovery. A movement underground that they go, and those guys do a great job with our boys. So we should just keep doing what we're doing, keep working hard. This week we take 1 day off. We're back Tuesday and just get ready for our next match. Which every game now is a final for us. So all the way through nationals and then US Open Cup, it's just gonna get tougher.
Well, Christian Boris, congratulations on an incredible night. I imagine you both need a rest. The emotions of these last 4 days and just these last 120 minutes, I can only imagine. Do you want us to speak to...
Yes, Edward.
Okay.
All right, have a good night.
All right, have a good night. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations.
And the hero.
Eric Edwards, the man with the silky dance moves. Eric, I'll ask you first. Are those dance moves you done the penalty? Are those just limited to the football field, or do you have it in the club as well? Can you bring out those moves too?
Well, it's an everyday movement.
Everyday movement?
Yeah, it's an everyday movement for the guys. It's just my joy, my energy bring to the players, to push them. So it's just a part of me to always give that move, to move in the right direction. That's just me.
It was actually a pretty quiet night for you until it got to penalties. I'm not sure if you made a save, but then you ended up playing a decisive role. How were you able to mentally switch yourself really on for that penalty shootout and end up really putting someone off to miss and then making a save as well?
I mean, I've been doing this over years, so it's a part of me, just the mental side. And with one of my strengths, I'm mentally tough, so I'm always ready for whenever the task come at hand. So that's just me. I'll always be ready, no matter what.
Lastly, Renegades going to the US Open Cup. How's that make you feel?
I mean, it's the first for the club, and it's first for me, so it's a great achievement. Hats off to the boys. They did a great job. They grind out. We got on to 10 man. We stay firm and come out and winning the penalty. That show off of guts. So hats off to them, the management, the team, everybody.
Well, Eric, congratulations on the save. Congratulations on the win, and hope you can get some rest and sleep.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. And then, remind me your name, young man. Angelo. Oh, Quintanilla. Yeah.
Quintanilla, yeah.
So, Angelo, you played a lot of that game. It was an absolutely bruising fight in midfield. How mentally were you able to keep yourself at such a high intensity through the whole game?
I came with. It's a tough game, and I was happy, because I love these times, like these games, because and it was my day today. I came with everything, I was happy and keep going like this, never stopping. We gotta keep going forward, and the same intensity. We don't stop, and that's it. Do our job in the middle. I mean, I never play middle, but it's my first time playing middle, so I have to, deal it with, I have to do my job in the middle. So today was a really good game. I was happy, and that's it.
You guys had a lot of good chances to score the first goal. You didn't. Lansdowne scored with not very long left. Was there ever a moment there where you thought this just isn't going to be our night?
When they scored, we I told the guys in the middle that we can't, only because they score, we don't stop. It was a lot of time, and we never stop, and we keep going the same thing, the same intensity, and we happen to go, and we score, and it was a good game after 1-1. It was a perfect game.
Describe your emotions from these last 4 days, because you guys won the UPSL Northeast America final against your rivals Braveheart on Thursday. You've made history tonight going to the Open Cup for the first time. How do you feel?
I feel so happy, for the club, for the players, for the president too. That he won the best for us, and we got to keep going. We don't stop and go higher, little by little, and that's it.
Fantastic. Well, Angelo,
Thank you, man.
well done. Hope you can get an ice bath or something. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cruising and working in the middle today. And, that's not his natural position. He's a winger. But we have Matthew, who was under the weather. He was actually throwing up yesterday. And we tell him, hey, coach, do this, put him to the side and said, you can do it, and, play there in the middle and just play your game, And we told him, like, they were going to bruise him up and everything. But, if you look at it, he won a lot of those plays in the middle, like continually harassed them and stuff. So it was just a team effort on the defensive side. We seen them play, and we know they're gonna come hard. Unfortunately, we didn't finish the chances, which is put us in this position. But yeah, we're trying. We're gonna work on that. But some of it has to do with some fatigue too coming into play. But a lot of these guys are gonna go to Movement Underground. They do a great job for us. They're in Long Island, and they're one of our sponsors, and they're awesome. And, we're going to need them now more than ever because, we're going to play Saturday and Sunday, 2 intense games coming up. Hopefully we play Sunday. We got to win Saturday. So everything is a final from here on now. And, it's just moving forward. So, but, historically it's a big moment for us, moving on to into this, into the round now, into the Lamar Hunt qualifying. And then it's unbelievable, but I think we still got more to do this season. I definitely believe in that. Yeah.
Well, congratulations,
Thank you.
Mr. President, on an incredible 4 days.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Angelo. Thanks so much as well for making us part of this, Mr. President. It's been an absolute pleasure for us to be here.
Yeah, Game and Frame, yes. Shout out to you guys. I know that we never touched base before, but you guys are a class act, and I wanted to do that. My market mostly has been in the Latino community, but I wanted other people now to start seeing us too, that we can actually play. Like we know how to play. I think anybody who's out there doubting that we don't know how to play, take some notes. We do know how to play. That's for all the haters out there who love to comment on that. We're playing. I think some guy said Special Olympics. Come and play this team. See how much special we are. All right. Thank you.
All right, Mr. President.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. Have a good night. Hope you get some rest.
Thank you.